Greetings, Skywatchers, and welcome to the sky above us. I'm James Albury, and I'm your tour guide to the night sky. This episode is brought to you by the letter V. One of our V's is a planet. Two of them are stars, and one of those stars is in a constellation that also begins with the letter V. What am I talking about? Let me show you. Okay, we have our sky set to May 21st at 9 p.m. facing northwest. We have two planets in conjunction that day, Venus and Mercury. You're going to need a clear view of the horizon that day because this planetary pairing is going to be very low. Venus is in its last few days in the evening sky, and on the night of May 21st, it'll be less than 2 full moon widths apart from Mercury. Although they look close to each other, Venus and Mercury are almost as far apart as they can physically be right now. As we view the solar system from above, we see that Venus is passing between us and the Sun. Mercury, however, has just rounded the opposite side of the Sun from us and is emerging into the evening sky. From our vantage point, we see Mercury off in the distance as we look at Venus. Mercury is approximately 4,800 kilometers in diameter, just a little bit larger than our Moon. It orbits so close to the Sun that its year is only 88 days long. Venus is just a little smaller than Earth at approximately 12,000 kilometers in diameter. It takes 225 days for Venus to orbit the Sun, and it passes between us and the Sun every 584 days. This will happen again on June 3rd, and it's called inferior solar conjunction. It marks Venus's transition from being called the evening star to being known as the morning star. Okay, now let's check out our second V, and that's the constellation Virgo the Maiden. We have our sky set for 9 p.m. on May 30th, facing southeast. The moon can help you find Virgo over the next few days because it'll be passing right through it. On May 30th, the waxing gibbous moon will be just south of Denebola, the star marking the tail of Leo the lion. As the nights pass, watch how it moves. Here's the moon on May 31st, June 1st, June 2nd, and June 3rd. Virgo is one of the largest constellations in the sky, and it takes the moon almost 3 full days to pass completely through it. Speaking of which, one of the stars of Virgo begins with the letter V. The brightest star in Virgo is Spica, a binary star system with a primary blue-white star that is 11 times the mass and over 20,000 times the luminosity of the Sun. However, on the other side of Virgo is the star Vindemiatrix. It's a yellow star 109 light-years away, over twice the mass, and 77 times as bright as the Sun. Vindemiatrix is the third brightest star in Virgo. The other stars of Virgo are Zavijava, also known as Beta Virginis, Zanaya, Parima, Minalava, Hezi, Tau Virginis, 109 Virginis, Sirma, Rigelawa, and Kang. Lastly, we have another star that begins with the letter V over in the northeastern sky. So let's go ahead and set our sky to 10 p.m. on June 3rd. Now we're facing northeast, and just above the horizon you'll see the bright, unmistakable glow of the star Vega. Vega is the brightest star in the constellation Lyra the Harp, and was featured prominently in the 1997 movie Contact. Vega is 25 light-years away and is used as the benchmark for star brightnesses. Its magnitude is 0, so anything brighter than Vega has a negative number, and anything dimmer has a positive number. Vega is also a white main sequence star, more than twice the mass and over 40 times the brightness of the Sun. Oh, and one last piece of Vega trivia. It was our North Star 12,000 years ago, and it will be again in 13,727 AD. But that's a story for another time. So, Head outside this week and count how many celestial objects you can find that begin with the letter V. And if you'd like to support our program, click on the Patreon link in the description and you could qualify for autographed The Sky Above Us memorabilia and possibly see your name in the credits in our next episode. Keep looking up.